Well, as you switch out your clothes for the warmer weather, it's time to reset your living space, which means it's time for spring cleaning.
That's right. Professional organizer and home stylist and our friend Venus Davis is joining us here in the Mix studio with a lot of tips that we could all use. Hey, Venus. Good to see you.
Hey,
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so spring cleaning. Everybody knows about it. They've heard about it. They may not do it, me included. What are the benefits in spring cleaning?
Thanks for asking. Of course, when we are thinking about transitioning our house from winter to summer or from winter to spring, we're wanting to clear things out. So some of the benefits I feel is to clear out emotional and mental clutter.
Okay.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's the
start.
biggest thing. So when we think about, okay, wow, as spring is coming, we get like a little pep in our step. So we want to spread that pep into our home, right?
Yes.
So I think about some key areas that I would like to start with.
Okay, so what are they?
Okay. So when I think about some key areas for clearing out and spring cleaning, closets, right? Kitchens and garages.
Yeah.
Definitely a garage. If you're at my house, yes. The garage is I'd just rather throw a match in it and just let it go up at that point.
Oh my gosh, no.
That's
But you have a better way of doing it.
That's one of my favorite places to organize. I really say that about every space, but I do love garages. But when we think about closets, one closet I feel like that gets a lot of neglect is a coat closet, right?
Okay.
So I like to advise people when they're spring cleaning to start there, because you have like your winter coats, you have a lot of folks, we have like a lot of extra stuff in there that don't really belong in there, you know, so coat closet is really good. And when we're thinking about spring cleaning and of course going through what needs to stay, lots of times, also the coat closet is right there to the front of the house. So if there's stuff in there that you don't need, guess what? It's close to the door.
That's a storage closet. That becomes your storage.
So we can kind of boot that stuff out because it's right there by the door. And also, people when they come to the house, they bring their shoes. They take their shoes off. And so one thing I was thinking is if you're spring cleaning your coat closet, if you have the space, instead of leaving the shoes at the front door, you can just put like a little small shoe rack in there, and then you can put your everyday shoes in there.
And I love that you have a divider here
Yeah,
too.
I was going to say that.
Right. Thank you.
So even for like people with small spaces, if you do that for the couple,
Yes.
right? For women's shoes and men's shoes, we use that as
Exactly.
The kids' shoes. 'cause there's a
Yes.
bunch. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I also love these dividers because you can even put them in your kitchen pantry. You know, you can put them on any shelf.
I
So
love
I
it.
love these little dividers. I get them from Amazon.
Okay.
And then when we think about the next space I was thinking about is kitchen, right? So the kitchen is always, I feel like, another place that we need to get ready for spring cleaning. The pantry is loaded full of expired stuff.
Oh, yes.
You know, I'm working on a pantry now, you know, and so we want to make sure that we are taking out the expired things and creating space for what we really need. So that's one other thing I was thinking about. And then I have a few things here that I wanted to talk about here.
Okay.
Do you mind
I'm
if...
going to walk here because I want to pay close attention to you.
Oh my goodness. So, you know, I was thinking when we first started about visual clutter, like really being able to dissipate that. So I've got like some shirts here that's balled up. Now, you know, sometimes in our drawers, we might not have time, so what we doing?
Obviously, you've been in my bedroom, and I don't know if I like that.
So we think about like really visual clutter, but really wanted to get rid of it. And then we have the separation here of the shirts that's folded. So what I like to think about when we're thinking about spring cleaning, when we walk through our doors, we want our home to feel relaxing and calm.
Yes.
When we have things that's balled up or things tucked in corners or thrown on our couches, we just don't feel comfortable.
No.
Yeah.
And it makes us feel very stressed.
Well, and like you said at the beginning, that mental chaos.
Yes.
So, Get rid of
Right.
it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So we're sweeping out. We're cleaning out. So anyway, so that's something else I wanted to talk about. And then as far as the garages, that is a hard place for people to
Yes, it is.
clean, right?
Yeah.
And why is it here in the South? Our garages are like storage units.
Because they're storage.
Well, mine is also a mini gym. So
Right.
There's a lot going on in my garage.
Exactly. And I love that.
My garage literally has 3 or 4 purposes. One is that you got the little total gym in the back there,
Exactly.
and basically maybe a walkthrough.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But you know what? I love it because y'all have a purpose for your garage.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
So where do we go with the garage?
So where we're going with the garage is y'all have a purpose. Most people need to identify the purpose of that garage, okay? If you want to put your cars in there, then guess what? We need to figure out now what are we going to pull out of this space? Lots of times, you guys, things in that garage we hadn't seen in years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so when you start spring cleaning and you're taking your little bite-sized moments, you know, I always tell people start in the corners first and work your way out.
Yep.
So that's
I like
one
that.
thing, you know, and then also I think about garages. If you want to use it as storage, then you can, but all garages have perimeters.
Yes.
So if you want to get right, so you know, line the perimeter with shelves, you know, where you can put your things.
We've got just about a minute left. Let's jump ahead and talk
Yeah.
about cleaning products. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I saw some products here. So what do you usually recommend?
So this is like my go-tos, and if you've ever seen me on Instagram, I love Barkeeper, right? It's perfect for like stainless steel. You know
Rubs
how
everything.
our pots and things get that black stuff on the bottom, so I love to use that. And then the Odoban is one of my favorites because not only does it, at least it cleans really good, but it has a nice scent. And of course, you know, when we're thinking about spring cleaning, we need some trash bags.
Yes,
And I was
yeah.
thinking about also vertical storage when we're thinking about closets
Mm-hmm.
and garages. So I have some a shelf here. This is a cute one, but you can do more practical shelving to add storage in closets or garages.
There's more space for you to store than you know,
Right.
Yes.
as long as you get rid of the trash. And remember,
Right, and you have to.
yard sales are good.
That's what I was gonna say too. Yes, yard
you and
sales
I are on the same page.
We are. I love it for sure.
I think it's about time for us to start cleaning.
Yes, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll go to
Well,
your house
you know what?
to
Once my
check it.
arm is better, I will help you as soon as that's done. Until then, you're on
Yeah.
your own. Thank you. Venus, thank you so much.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
all the
much.
tips.
Thank you.